flips. 24, 23 flips. No, it's got to be more than that. Anyway, that's cool. I just want to see how far it would take it. So, while loop syntax. In the last exercise, you saw how a while loop can be used to repeat a set of commands an unknown number of times. That loop used the following syntax: while, condition, and then your loop. So, where the statements inside the curly braces are executed as long as the condition is evaluated as true. And in the last exercise, condition was the condition that the number of consecutive heads was less than 3. It's important when writing loops to make sure the loop will exit at some point. The loop will never exit and is an example of an infinite loop. And avoid infinite loops like the plague. Ooh. Huh. You know what? I'm going to have to take a look at this whenever I'm more rested. I'll be right back. All right. All right, I am back and I am rested. So let's check out looping the loop. We're going to go ahead, save and submit the code there. All right, it works, and start the next lesson. So this is the part where I started falling asleep last night. I think I just at a certain point was just ready to hit the sack. So, while loop syntax. In the last exercise, you saw how a while loop can be used to repeat a set of commands an unknown number of times. The loop used the following syntax. Alright. Where the statements inside the curly braces are executed as long as the condition cond is evaluated as true. In the last exercise, cond was the condition that the number of consecutive heads was less than 3. Alright, what do they want us to do this time? On line 9, add a condition inside the parentheses that makes the while loop run as long as loop cond equals true. Okay, so loop cond is going to start out as true. So loop cond equals true. Alright. Inside the curly braces, use echo to output the loop is running. Then click save and submit code. I still have to do this and this. The loop is running and now it's done. Did I do it right? Oh my god, I can't believe my primitive mind couldn't figure that out last night. Alright, moving on to part 3. I'm not as discouraged as I was last night. Last night I was real discouraged. So I think I've got the hang of this. This is pretty basic after all. So your first while loop. Hang on, let me get some of this tea here. Man, shout out to Tazo and Truvia. This stuff is great. Alright, so now it is time for you to write your own while loop from scratch. Oh, God. Maybe you could reproduce the behavior of one of your for loops from the previous course, or you could try to write your own coin flip program. I guess I should. The beauty of programming is that you can do whatever you want. Unless you want to write an infinite loop on purpose, which you don't, do not write infinite loops. And if you find you have submitted one, refresh the page to stop it. Write the code for your own while loop below the comment inside the PHP tags, then click save and submit code. Alright, let's see. var equals 2. While var equals greater than, while var is greater than 1, echo bird in the hand, 2 in, oh, 2 in the bush. Is it? Is it? Did I do it wrong? I'm almost positive that I did this wrong. Oh, is this the secret sauce? Hang on. Well, this looks like exactly what I did. Okay, so I got the declaration of the variable right here. So var equals 2. Then while, oh, that's the problem. That right there. Also, this little thing here. Alright, and then echo P. Bird in the hand, 2 in the bush. And, oh, I forgot to iterate at the end. Alright, so $var plus plus this thing. Is this it? Oh, is it gonna do this shit again? Really? Alright. So I think it's a problem with my internet at some, at some point I can't keep blaming Codecademy for, sending me back to the beginning and stuff. I think it's because it doesn't like it whenever I'm torrenting while I do this. Oh well, deal with it. Save and submit code. Ah, oh, son of a bitch. What am I doing wrong? I don't think I wrote an infinite loop. The while loop below. Let's check out their hint. Here, fuck it. We'll even type it out exactly like they have theirs. What is wrong with this? Hang on. So variable, just like that, equals 2. While variable equals less than 19, 191. Why not? Echo iteration num. Alright, there's absolutely no way that this can be wrong at this point. I don't know what the fuck is going wrong. Alright, let's try it this way. Here's what we're gonna do. Codecademy.com. From the dashboard, 46%. I swear to God, if this lost my progress, I'm just gonna have to copy it off the hint again. Nope. I got it that time. Alright, so yeah, it's doing my iterations there. You know what? Just for your insolence, I'm going to make you do a lot more. Yup. Look at that. Yeah, calculate, bitch. Oh yeah. Alright, cool. So I think we got this one working. We're going to hit save and submit code. Cat just walked in and left the door open. Alright, cool. So we got this lesson complete. Let me go ahead and shut the door, and that way I can get back to doing all the recording and everything, because it's just, it's a madhouse in here. Get in here, Spicy. Come on. Alright, here we go. Your first while loop. Now it is time for you to write your own while loop from scratch. Maybe you could reproduce the behavior of one of your for loops from the previous course. Oh, that's the one I just passed. Alright, so let's go on to number 4. Using end while. What was that one earlier? End switch. Okay. PHP offers the following alternative syntax for while loops. Note the colon note the colon after the end parentheses and the semicolon after the end while statement. I remember that. When they are embedded in HTML, I bet it's going to make me want to convert this over. Okay, cool. Here's how we convert this over. Let's see. While, and then instead of having this, we have this. And then instead of having this, we're going to have end while this, I think. Line 11, yeah, there's something fucky on line 11. Let's get that hint going, I don't know. Okay. So this is like this, and this is like this. I'm guessing? Yes? I guess it helps if I even spell this right. Alright, cool. Calculate. Do it. Yeah. Alright, save and submit code. So, end while is just like end switch. I'll make note of that. You see, I thought ahead this time. I've got my 1POS mug here from my trip to Florida a few weeks ago. And so that whenever I finish it, I take the spoon, I drop it in my Frankenstein cup. The reserve cup. See, y'all didn't know that I roll like that. I keep my backup tea at all times, steeping right there. Some British men are probably having a heart attack that I left the tea bag in the cup the whole time. It's cool. I don't care. I'm American. That's how I roll. That's what we do. Put stevia in there. Bow. Kick it up a notch. I wish they had like stevia that you could add caffeine with. That'd be so bomb. Alright. Oh, that's so good. That's like cup number 6. Alright, start next lesson. 5 out of 7. Damn, boys, we are almost there. Alright, how do you do while? Do while. Sounds like a 50s song that like a doo-wop band would sing. Alright, you might have noticed that a while loop checks the loop condition before each iteration of... I did not notice that, but thank you for bringing it to my attention. A logical alternative is to check the condition after each iteration before looping back. A do-while loop does just that. Still so confused. One consequence of this difference is that the code inside a while loop can be bypassed entirely, whereas the code inside a do-while loop will execute at least once. A do-while loop will execute at least once. This means that the loop condition can depend exclusively on code within the loop's body. This is the case. Okay, and here we are, back again. So last time I remember we were doing like for each loops, end while, and some arrays, and selecting things in the arrays and all that kind of stuff. Well, bottom line is I don't remember a whole lot from what we did. So this one might be a little bit of a struggle at first, and if you're watching this one sequentially, you might be seeing me missing something that I got right in like just the last 10 minutes. you know, but it's actually like a week later. So let's go ahead, without much further ado, continue. 52%. Man, we're so close to knowing PHP while not knowing anything about PHP. Weird how that works out. Like, this whole time I've been working on a website and still not knowing anything about PHP, yet coding it with the stuff I learned here. Anyway, introducing functions. Functions are reusable pieces of code that you can use throughout an application, just like math. Alright, PHP has lots of built-in functions. String length is one of the most common string functions in PHP. You pass it a string, a variable containing a string, and it returns the number of characters in that string. Oh, so this is like len in Python. Use the index PHP tab to write your own code. Get the length of your own name, as I did for mine, and print it to the screen. Why are we having these not connected problems? What's going on? We're not broadband. This shouldn't be an issue. Alright, so length equals str length. My name is Stanley. This thing, that thing, whoops, not that thing, that one, and then print this variable right meow. Yes, sir. Start next lesson. Okay, cool. I thought it was going to be like some really tough stuff at first. I didn't even have a cup of tea yet. Another very common string function is substring. What is that? This function allows you to return a substring piece of your string. You pass this function the string, allergies. You pass this function the string you want to get a substring of the character in your string to start at and how many characters you want after your starting point. An example might be, okay, so it has my name variable equals David. Then it says partial variable equals substring my name 0 and 3. Print partial, so it prints David. So you want the letters between 0 and 3. Alright, cool. That makes sense. Note the standard parameter, the second parameter is based on a 0 indexed array. It means it starts counting from 0, I guess. Two other useful string functions are string tuper. I guess, does that have anything to do with what? Tuples or something? Oh, to upper and to lower, which makes your entire string uppercase or lowercase. Here's an example of each. Okay, so print uppercase equals string to upper, my name. You can also call these functions on a string directly, like so. Print string to lower, David. Use the index.php tab to write your own code. Get a partial string from within your own name and print it to the screen. Then try making your name uppercase and lowercase and print to those. Okay, I know what they want. Alright, so anyway, my name is name equals str length. Is that what it was? Or was it str len? Fuck it. That's not even what they were looking for. Alright. Substring. Wow, I didn't do this thing right at all. Partial equals substring my name, comma 0, comma 3. Well, that doesn't make sense. That wouldn't print Dave. That would print Davy. Because 0, 1, 2, 3. Huh. Well then, let's make this 4 and see what happens. Alright. My name equals Stanley. Alright. So, assumed my name, line 7. Oh, it's because I don't have the $sign right, you know. There we go, $sign. Alright. My name 04. Print partial. Stan. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. What the fuck is up with that 0? Huh, it's doing something really funky. Anyway, let's do the uppercase right here. Uppercase equals str2 per. My name, that thing. Print that variable. Whoops. Yeah. Alright, Stan and Stanley. And then we can copy this right here. Paste it right here. And then lower. Alright, and there you have it. So that should satisfy this challenge. Wow, there's only 8 units in this challenge. That is ridiculous. Guess who's drinking some tea? Soon. String functions 2. So, string position, I'm guessing that is. Find the position of the first occurrence of a string of a substring in a string. So Emily, EI, Illy, ZXC. False. Okay. I guess that would be good for like indexing books or something. Alright, the parameters passed to string position are the haystack and the needle. The function tries to find the needle in the haystack. Oh, that's cute. Har har. It returns either the index of the first character or false if the needle cannot be found. If string position David H equals false, print sorry no H in David. Well, of course there's no H in David. Use the editor to create your own haystack and needle combinations. Print out the position of a letter that is in your own name. Alright? Name equals James. Whoops. James. And then position equals string position am. Whoops. Am. Hopefully this works. Print position this thing. One given I think I have this backwards. One, and then we could put some more letters in front of it. 12. Alright, cool. So that works. So print the position of where it is. So then do we have to do one on line 13 test? Let's see, check for a false value of a letter that is not in your own name and print out an error message. Okay. Alright, so let's copy paste all this good stuff right here. Alright, name is Hamas. And let's see, ZZZ. Print. Whoops. 12. Whoops. Alright, cool, it worked. And I didn't actually have to look at the spoiler this time. Alright. Normally I'm just looking at the spoiler and trying to figure it out, like command by command what's going on. Is I guess it's the only way I work. Like I have to observe it working before I start storing like the wrong way to do it in my head. So math functions 1. Let's move on to a bit of arithmetic. The most common math function you'll use is round. This function rounds floating point numbers. No fucking clue what that is. Numbers with decimal points in them. Got it. All right. Up or down. So You can use round to round your number to an integer or to round off complex floating point numbers to a specific number of decimal places. So we can make pi into 3.14, which always kind of aggravated me. Because I was like, no, you asshat. It's at least 10 characters long. It's infinite. Yeah, it's what the fuck am I? Good God. Alright, this is accomplished by passing a second optional parameter to round, telling it how many decimal places you want the number rounded to. Here's an example. Round pi. Oh, of course they're going to do pi. Alright, round pi down from 3.1416. Round m pi. I wonder if m pi, like, it just knows how much pi is. Well, I suppose it does. Yeah, PHP constant. Yeah, that makes sense. So, use the exercise window to try rounding some numbers for yourself. You can use mpi if you like. I prefer tau, so we'll try tau. And if tau doesn't work, we'll use pi as a substitute. Try rounding a floating point number to an integer and print it to the screen. So, round equals round m tau. Print round. Oh, okay. You don't know tau. Alright, I see how it is. No true Scotsman around here. Yeah. Okay. So, let's do comma 5,000. Huh, that's so fucking lame. That's so lame. It doesn't know 5,000 units. I mean, I don't know 500 units of pi or whatever. I don't even know 50 units of pi. But I think that's kind of lame. My second call to round. Oh, okay. All right. So we're going to copy paste this because that's what it kind of needs, I guess it said. So we're going to give it 3 digits to satisfy this little challenge down here and save and submit code. Ooh, yeah. Alright, start next lesson. We are more than halfway through. No, we're just halfway through. Alright, a very common and useful function is random. This function returns a random number between 2 numbers. Optionally, you can provide your minimum and max numbers as parameters like this. Prints a number between 0 and 3276.7. Print rand. Prints a number between 1 and 10. Print rand 1 and 10. 32767. Oh, that's kind of weird. I wonder if that's like the limitations of the technology right there. 327. 32767. But that's more than 32767. Is that because I have a 64-bit processor, I think? Huh. That's crazy. To print a random character from your name to the screen. Okay, so name equals James, squiggle. Alright, print the function of James. Oh, wait, no. Print the function of name. Huh. User knowledge of string length, substring, and random to print a random character. It's fly. I'm going to need a hint for that one. Jesus. Use the editor to print a random